are other things that you see as the keys? What do the Browns need to do? What obviously they can't turn the ball over. You can't give that offense the ball 3-4 times.
Well, kind of just what they've been doing. They have to win the time of possession. They got to keep Herbert on the sideline. But offensively, just be who you are. Like you touched on it. The Chargers don't have an exceptional run defense. You go be you. Don't stop you. Make them stop you. You run the ball, lean on 24, play action passes, boots, keep everything short, stay with the sticks. Don't get out of your element, but you have to score touchdowns. That other team, no matter how good you play on defense, is going to score points because of who they have at their quarterback position. Now, they do have key injuries, man. They don't have a left tackle right now. Rashawn Slater's out. Look on the other side of the ball. Bosa's out. He's a huge physical presence for them, So, run at that. Just be who you are on offense, run the ball, but be efficient in the red zone. Those are huge keys this week.
Yeah, the other thing they have is they have a pretty good running back in Austin Eckler. That's a guy that, I'm sure he's looking at what Algier and Huntley did, and he's going, man, give me the ball some.
And unfortunately for us, they realized they had Eckler last week. It's like he's been an afterthought until now. And then you watch him play last week, it's like, yep, they got that going now too. So that's going to be a huge concern. I just don't know if they'll be patient enough to stick with the run the way that Atlanta was forced to. Not that they were literally, nothing was working. Their quarterback had 7 completions for an entire game. So they just leaned on the run, and that was able to work. If Clowney and Garrett are back, I think that negates that a little bit, and it'll even up the playing field.
Do you think, and you kind of touched on it, do you think Joe Woods stays away from blitzing just because Herbert has the big arm? I mean, without question, this is a guy that can get it downfield quickly.
It all depends on the health of Garrett and Clowney. The key is generating an organic pass rush. But as we saw last week, if they don't have Garrett and Clowney, they are not able to do that, and they'll be forced to blitz, which is taking a huge gamble. But I think if you're healthy, you don't blitz as much. You pick and choose your spots, and you have to do it in ways that's going to just confuse Herbert, get him off his mark, get him off his rhythm. Because if it's something he sees coming, you're already got.
Yep, I would agree. The other thing is, the Falcons ran the ball effectively. The Browns still had almost a 10-minute advantage in time of possession, and I mean you need that again. You need even more than that to keep that offense off the field.
Yeah, to time possession about 10 minutes. The other quarterback had 7 completions. Like, you tell me that ahead of time, I'm like, I'm celebrating the win. It's just the little thing, man. And we don't talk about it enough. This team is young. No one wants to hear it because we've been tired of losing. But this team is young, and they're still learning how to win. And that's something that can't be overlooked. And putting games away, in all honesty, yeah, they were in position to win the game towards the end or tie it with a field goal. It shouldn't have came down to that. That's a team they should have beat by at least 1 score, But this week they're going to have to play up to their competition. So we're going to find out a lot about this team on Sunday.